back. Let's get you some sports news and a quick update now from day 3 of the Lord's Test between India and England. The scorecard of India looks as gloomy as the weather in London. It seems it was disappointment earlier on after master blaster Sachin Tendulkar failed to score his 100th international century. Sachin was dismissed by Stuart Broad for 34 earlier in the day. Broad also picked up the wickets of openers Mukund and Gambhir. But something to cheer about for the men in blue is that the wall, Rahul Dravid, is still standing tall. Dravid, who scored his half-century, has now climbed to the second spot of leading run scorers in Test cricket. He is batting at 59 and the score now stands at 193 for 5. And on a day when India struggled to take wickets, Zaheer Khan's absence was sorely felt. India's pace spearhead and best bowler over the last few years has been ruled out of India's first innings. While he may be back to bowl in the second innings, Zaheer's availability for the rest of the series is still in doubt.
Happened, but it's going out.
These pictures of Zaheer Khan walking off mid-over during the second session of play on day 1 with an injured hamstring, the proverbial death knell for India's chances. A press release from the team management confirming the worst, that Zaheer was undergoing treatment and may be back to bowl only in the second innings.
The exact nature of Zaheer's injury is still not known, but God forbid if he has to miss more tests, then it will spell trouble for India. On 2 counts, that is. Firstly, they will miss the wicket-taking ability of Zaheer. Add to that the role of mentor that he plays for the younger bowlers in the side.
A look at the statistics showed just how much of an impact player Zaheer is. In India's last 5 overseas series, he's played a significant role in winning 50% of those tests. Zaheer's man of the series act on the last tour of England helped India to its first test series win there in 21 years.
Zia bowled very well, and as it was, with him going off was a big miss, and he's probably the one that could have got us that 3rd wicket. So it was quite a loss for us.
In fact, the other pacers struggled in Zaheer's absence, prompting this tweet from former English all-rounder Andrew Flintoff. If Zaheer doesn't come back on, there goes the #1 spot.
Peterson's reaction if he gets
desperate times call for desperate measures. The Indian skipper can only hope that his best bowler is back soon enough to torment the English batting lineup. With Nikhil Naz and Jaideep Bhandarkar in London, Amitoj Singh for NDTV.
Why wasn't it given?
Well, Zach's certainly the man. Now, once we graduate from schools and move on to achieve many things, it's rare that we forget a mentor who's had a role in achieving that particular dream. And what better forum than an alumni meet to walk down memory lane? Chennai's Don Bosco is a school which has produced ministers, successful entrepreneurs and media personalities who celebrated yet another alumni meet, and as always, differently.
For over 50 years, Father Rosario was the guiding spirit of many a schoolboy's dream at Don Bosco Matriculation School. At 80 years, he continues to be the best schoolmaster ever to his numerous students. Students recall that he even treated an LKG student as a celebrity, simply because he was an LKG student and interviewed him. That student today interviews celebrities. Many students say that seeing Father Rosario as he was 50 years ago has made them recall all that he taught them.
We're fortunate to have gone through some phenomenal teachers and Salesians in the school who brought us up in the right way to the home away from home for us. And more importantly, I was very fortunate because I stayed very close to school. So I could hear the bell ringing in my house, so I could start as late as even 2 minutes before the classes actually commenced.
And also brought memories of encounters with other teachers.
We once locked up the French teacher in one of the rooms, and we forgot to open the latch, and someone discovered that she was locked in at 9 o'clock at night. So she spent a good 3 or 4 hours up in the room.
Father Rosario would be the first to say, "You cannot create anyone, you can only mold someone." But students say a lot depends on who the master crafter is.
First impression is of great joy, naturally, to meet the students to whom and for whom I have been here, so to say, with my presence. It's really a pleasant recall of those days.
Down memory lane and takeaways from it, nothing comes quite close to it, does it? In Chennai with Krishnamurthy, this is Dipti Kumar for NDTV Hindu.
Well, there's always that special bond with some, isn't it? Now, birthday boy Surya has turned 36 today, and fans, both girls and boys alike, have a song and a hearty wish for the star. And here's what a few we caught up with had to say.
Happy birthday, Surya. இன்னும் நிறைய நல்ல படங்கள் ஆக்ட் பண்ணுவீங்க. Wish you happy birthday.
Wish you happy birthday, Surya. நீங்க நல்லா நடிக்கிறீங்க. இன்னும் நல்லா நடிச்சீங்கனாக்கா இன்னும் ஆஸ்கார் அவார்டுக்கு ட்ரை பண்ணலாம் நீங்க. Best of luck.
Happy birthday, Surya. We love you. Happy birthday, Surya. Superman பாடல நல்லா கொடுங்க.
Happy birthday, Surya. I expect a lot more good films from you.
சூர்யாவுக்கு எங்களோட குடும்பத்தோட பிறந்தநாள் வாழ்த்துக்கள். இன்னும் நிறைய அதிகமா ஆக்ஷன் ஃபிலிம் பண்ணனும் சூர்யா.
And that's all we have on Headlines now this evening. All the filmy funda up next for you on The Big Pick.